So this Ambrosius fellow possesses knowledge of the Godsway. Then we had best seek him out. Follow me, Master.
Me? I sell defensive equipment. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you... dare try to take anything with... Always a pleasure.
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Welcome, and well met. Is there naught being done to make...
One day, I'm going to have...
Welcome, and well... Always a pleasure.
How are things?
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair price. Do come again.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
It is not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we... a bid.
How might I be of service? Hail. Welcome and well met. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, We offer... Excellent service at a fair price. Always a pleasure. Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer... excellent service at a... fair price. Do come again. Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we are... for excellent service. Do come again.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even... discover it. By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore... their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
Go on, have a look. Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. Well, got any findings to share?
I'm just grateful to still be in business.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Becoming a trickster is a bold choice. That alone makes it worthy of respect.
I look forward to seeing how this will affect our prospects in battle.
Greetings. Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
Interested in my wares?
Sir Manella has requested an audience with you in the palace, sir. This place is too comfortable. Beg pardon, sir.
Don't I know that lass from somewhere?
While we're here, shall we take...
Sir Manella has requested an audience with you in the palace, sir. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
I am so very tired. Those who lose their lives, I am here to serve. If you require my aid, you have but chaos in the world begins with chaos. Thank you for your patronage.
Wakestone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Boy, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow? I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of... Well, got something you want? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundians. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into...
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. No, no. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper
What'd be in it for us?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name, then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him. From the Scarlet Rain. Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not... But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time. Show them your metal!
That's quite...
We're still in the fight!
Enough. You've made... Go on. Take your prize. That's all of it. Empty the coin purse myself.
You're not trying to pull the wool over my eyes, are you? But that one's in your charge. Grant me that much.
Aye. All right. You fought well, stranger. 'Twas a shame. You're skilled enough, but I suppose the odds were against you. Still, train up a little more, and I might consider you worth... I have high hopes for you. Perhaps one day you... In the meantime, you'd best get those...
Over here!
Doesn't seem like you and I are going to be sharing a drink anytime soon. I have high hopes for you, stranger. Perhaps one day you and I can have... In the meantime, you'd best get... Doesn't seem like you and I are going to be sharing a drink. I have high hopes for you, stranger. Perhaps one day you and I can have our own little duel. One-on-one. In the meantime, you'd best get those wounds seen to, eh?
This way, if you please, Master.
Ah, well met. You'll be glad to hear we've succeeded in capturing another of the coral snakes. Fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment of... Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern some means of loosening Hugo's tongue. Ah, well met. You'll be... Fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment a bargain of acquittal was mentioned. Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern some means of loosening Hugo's tongue.
This way, if you please.
I go where the wind blows and the...
Pray, life in this country can be hard to bear, but I won't let anyone rob us of our simple pleasure.
Trouble tends to find me.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Yes, take it easy today.
They're acting up.
Could you come over here?
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? The clock? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two, which makes things rather difficult. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done. And you'd be doing me a great boon. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
Only I'm 30 years younger.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
Wonder if I don't have enough to
Well met, sir. How might I... The world's changing. Not sure how much... much longer I can keep the inn open. It's... tough. But complaining... won't do any good. Do come again.
I'm tired. Wonder if there's any... Barely slept a wink.
Well met, sir.
Why weren't they?
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you... My sights are risen!
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
If e'er you stumble across some interesting materials...
If 'tis a blacksmith you need, I can't. Ho! 'Tis a regalia sword you want restored, is it? That's a first. Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not to blow my own horn, but I wager I'm the only blacksmith. But, as I've said, I've lain down my tools, and before you start begging, know that well, why are you still
That went rather poorly, I fear.
Still here. My smithing days are done. Still, my smithing days are done.
You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood ever since we got cut off from the fuel for our... Though, he's always been a bit crotchety.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel. Now, I'm off to the tavern.
Of course you can. Psst. Hang about, eh? When he's gone. Never mind, old bro. Hang about. 'Twas special made to use glimmer coal, mined from a nearby cavern. Till the monsters settled in, that is. Neither of us can go anywhere near the place now. Listen, Brocker's too proud to ask for help, but I'm not. Would you be willing to go out to the cavern and mine us up some glimmer coal? Should you succeed, I reckon he'll change his mind. Now, true to its name, glimmer coal emits a pale light, so you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when you get to the cavern. Oh, suppose you'll be needing the name of the place. Digger's Ruins 'tis called. I'll count on you to bring lots of the stuff back.
If we can procure...
If you can bring us... As I've said, Glimmer's will want to cast your eyes about for... Digger's Ruins. That's the name... If you can bring... As I've said, Glimmer's will want to cast your eyes... Digger's Ruins. That's the name...
Have a look. Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can... Change it on a whim. You've no pleasure doing business.
I can imagine no one better to lead the vanguard than you, Master.
With this, Our victory is assured.
A customer, then. That changes things.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair price. Do come again.
Now say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones. Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that I got my hands on one. Suppose I... Those statues fetched a fine sum, they did. Fortune...
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Well met,
When does my...
This.
This looks as if 'twill take us someplace further afield. How we use it is at our discretion.
I can foresee no reason not to make use of this.
You're not? Oh, thank goodness. I've a favour to beg. This letter must reach the hands of a man called Ernest. I've heard tell he's stationed on Volcanic Island, but the road in that would seem another route lies to the south. Only 'tis plagued, but you seem the capable. Pray aid me in this matter.
This needs to be delivered. Shall we see? Get done. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow... ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. One of us has been drenched.
Ah! You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more? cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you?
Cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Keep your eyes peeled and be one. Dark corners.
By your leave.
Over here. We've got the beast reeling. If we keep this up, we'll knock its feet right out from under it.
But faster, that true, and our quarry shall fall. Could you come over here? Oi, Arisen, over here. Surely you didn't think I'd abandon you. These faces have grown mightily familiar. As a result, we move as one.
Over here. Well, I suppose we shan't uncover any more treasures here. Shame that.
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them.
You'll not live to regret this. I'll get that for you. Oh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
A pack of red wolves!
Ha! They are right to fear us.
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon sheathed.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with...
Out of the cave at last.
No tale of adventure would be complete without a good cave.
You have my support.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above. Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I'll save you!
Thank goodness someone has a hand to lend.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
Not of a mind to fight today, Arisen? Here at last.
Look out! Knackers!
Ice will be most effective against this foe.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
send the bridge crashing down with our comrades in tow?
You are right, of course. I shall abstain.
That's quite a large boulder. But methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
Would anyone care to push? Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boats.
You
Master? You appear to be carrying rather a lot. Perhaps you ought to set a few things down.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. Our road was a long one. Here we are at last.
Focus your strength, Arisen! Use their rage to our advantage. Let us try for the same result. With our next attack. I'll go and open the chest.
Lucky us. That's worth taking. A new piece of it? Equipment. We must try it on at once.
It certainly bears inspection.
This ought to suffice, unless you'd rather mine for more, Master.
I quite agree.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Mayhap 'tis time you used your lantern, Master. We were very thorough. Whatever secrets this place held ought to be ours now.
customer, then. That changes things. Still here. My smithing days are done.
You're back. Have you any glimmer coal for me? If you can bring us some glimmer coal, we'll be able to... As I've said, glimmer coal, so you'll want to cast your eyes about for any Digger's Ruins. That's the name of the place. You're back. Have you any glimmer coal for me? That's plenty. Many thanks. Rocker, we've got more glimmer coal. Now we can reignite the forge.
'Tisn't the forge what needs igniting, girl, but your fool ears. I've told you, I've no use for glimmer coal. I'll not hear another word about that rusted hunk of steel. If you're so...
Ugh. I was certain he'd pick up his tools again if we only had more glimmer coal. My apologies for putting you to all that trouble, sir, but mayhap your efforts needn't go to waste. I could try my hand at repairing. The way I see it, if old Brocker's the only smith with the skill to see it done, then I'm your best hope, being as I'm his apprentice and all. Well, what say you? I'm grateful for your trust, sir. You'll soon see your faith was well placed. Mayhap not soon as 'twere, I fear. But I'll see it done all the same. Mark me. This blade will be shining like a...
A worthy accomplishment.
Sir Sarah might be the dwarf's apprentice, but restoring that sword will be no mean feat. Is she truly up to the task? If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Good day, sir. Tis high time I began out of my devotion as well I should the endless journey.
Before you stands the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. Unless Lord Phasis has declared that none be permitted entry, and upon these grounds, his word is second.
Wickedness has no hold. Good day, sir. This sort of quiet means all's well. Good day, sir.
The Godsway. This word is unfamiliar to us. If you are here by mistake, prithee see yourself out.
I've got nothing for ye.
Let me alone, will ye?
No hurry to leave. Good day to you.
Well met, Sir Arisen.
Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. I have a task that some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplication. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wounded arm in the process. He may seek to strike again. And so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you my deepest thanks? Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
So stiff.
Lions have poise. Meaning comes forward.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Interested in my wares?
Fills me with unbidden remembrance. This place is lovely.
Dead on my
Stay
feet.
further refine oneself.
Maybe I'll keep right here.
Well met. I've wares aplenty, as you can see. I hope to see you again.
One of these days I'll buy myself another.
I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Wish I had someone to talk.
Oi, keep your distance.
What do you want?
Look, There, a chest! Allow me to open it, Arisen.
Reckon I'd spend my life.
Well met, sir.
Bitter glares dog our steps wherever we tread here in Batal. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for we pawns.
Let no hardship keep us from our charge. We go with the Arisen wheresoever that journey may take us.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
The agony! What a pitiful ruler nay, I, have made. We would not make a hasty judgment.
What I deserve.
This place never fails to calm my soul.
How might I create the hue in my mind's eye?
Would that I could spend all day here.
What say you? I've a colour for...
The Godsway. This...
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
Hope today's haul's a
Not
plenty.
a look.
but a long day of
I'll claw out
This
his
looks
eyes.
as good a place as any.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
To order in some more pigments. I'm running low.
I must earn.
Might you be looking to in?
How are things?
Tis good to be busy.
I've a pressing duty to...
Hear this, and what did I find but the most gold?
What brings you here?
Isn't easy keeping the pantry stocked these days.
Some of us get complacent.
How can I get this colour to come out brighter?
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get
Empress Nadinia's life is in... Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
I'm about ready to fall.
Time for an early supper. I think...
I can't solve all your problems yet.
We shall await you here, Master. May our parting be brief.
overwhelming.
What brings you here?
I've got nothing for you. Let me alone, will...
Pray in ne'er put gold in my pocket. I must needs.
Tis good to be busy. Work begets up.
How are things?
This looks as good a place as any.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Lost track of time.
Still a while to
This
go
place
before
is
my
too
shift's
comfortable.
over.
Empress Nadinia's life...
Who are you supposed to be?
We're not to talk during mission.
Ought not hang about while... time for an early supper.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
A moment's prayer can do a world. I fear I've much to attend to.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. You must ensure Her Majesty is not harmed. Empress Nadinia's life...
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle. I can't solve all your problems, you know.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer.
I have no issue falling asleep.
I shall inform you if I...
Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Very well. I shall return.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
We cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten her.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome.
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray see. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf...
Do you know who you're dealing with? Who are ye supposed to be? Fuck. Ah,
Apprehend him at once! That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform Sir Ermhild of what has
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
Ah, yes, of course. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable, considering your wound. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time. You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently.
Grateful are we for your most valiant...
The pursuit of betterment is...
I owe my very future to Empress Nadine. Thank you, sir. This bodes ill.
At least here I can let down my hair.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's...
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.